And got a great guest in studio here representing the Community Foundation of South Puget Sound, Jim Morrell. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. Hey, Vicki.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Are you?
I'm doing great. Excited to be on here this morning.
Thanks for coming in, and it was a fun time last week as we all gathered up at the Alderbrook Golf and Yacht Club for the Rural Development Initiative graduation, and at that celebration of the work that we did bringing those buddy benches to every elementary school in Mason County, Mindy Ruley from the foundation cornered you and I and said, how about this would be something fun to do on the radio during our Give Local campaign.
Right. The Community Foundation is out and about in Lewis, Mason, and Thurston counties, and the RDI Leadership Program that you participated in, Jeff, was one of those great impacts that's already beginning to be seen in our community across the elementary schools.
I love the buddy bench idea.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome. I
mean,
love it.
There are days I want to just find a buddy bench and sit down, right?
I know, me too.
Just talk with a new friend, meet a
we
new
need
friend.
one for adults too now.
Any bench can be a buddy bench.
Yeah, there you go.
Around the community.
Oh, I love that.
The Give Local campaign is going on now. Tell us a little bit about this.
So the Community Foundation's done this now. It's their second year. So we offer grants to nonprofit organizations from across our footprint, and we award a lot of those grants. Never enough. The need and the demand for funding is much greater than what we can support. But the Give Local program is a way that our communities can participate in that process in giving back to the community. So it's a 3-week online giving program. People can go to the communityfoundation.com website, find the Give Local link, and select a nonprofit of their choice. There's 75 organizations that are participating that we've selected to participate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we have come up with a fun thing to do today on this Friday as we get ready to continue to give local and soon give thanks. We're going to have the iFiber communication listener lines open up now at 462-1041, 360-462-1041, and we're going to get through 5 callers here this morning, and the 5th caller is going to be given a $100 certificate that will be then given to their favorite nonprofit in their name.
That's correct.
A very cool thing.
Yep.
So we'll get things situated here and ready to go. You can start calling in. The first 4, we'll still get a chance to get you on the air and talk about what nonprofit you would have given that money to. But again, the iFiber communication listener line at 462-1041. If you got a local nonprofit in the community that you just have really clung on to or is near and dear to your heart, now's the time to call in, and we'll talk about it. And the 5th caller is going to pick up that $100 gift certificate to that nonprofit. So the phone lines are starting to open up, so we are going to get people in and on the air now. Good morning. You're on the air. Who are we talking to?
This is Andrea Malpica.
Hi, Andrea. How you doing? You're on the air with me, Vicki, and Jim Morrell from the Community Foundation. So first things first, thanks for calling and thanks for listening. We have got the 5th caller today is going to get $100 to their favorite nonprofit. Unfortunately, you're just the first. So, however, what nonprofit would you have given it to? What's been a nonprofit in the community that really has taken your liking?
Well, hands down, Great Bend Corral.
Oh, the Great Bend. That is a great one.
A terrific organization. Yeah, doing great things for the community there.
Are you involved in that? Are you singing in the Great Bend? Are you just a friend to Matt Melendez? Or?
I am singing. I am a friend to Matt Melendez, and my 13-year-old daughter is performing with him, however.
Oh, wonderful.
Very cool. And there's some upcoming performances this weekend of Creation, which will be very cool for the Great Bend. Well, that's a great one. I'm going to write that one down, as it's a great organization.
We appreciate you calling in, Andrea. One of the things for yourself and everybody to keep in mind, too, is that any contribution that people make gets matched by funds from the Dawkins Charitable Trust.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's not only the dollars that you might choose to contribute, but those funds get matched as well.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you so much for calling in, and we're still looking through and talking about these nonprofits at 462-1041. The Great Bend, that's a good one for sure. Let's see who we have on the line now. Hi, iFiber One News Radio. You're on the radio. Who is this?
This is Barb Johnson.
Hey, Barb. How are you?
Good morning, Barb.
It's good to hear your voice. Barb,
you.
you're the second caller, so unfortunately we're not able to give the $100 to your nonprofit. But what would it have been? What's a good one that you like?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
It would have been Love Inc.
Oh, Love
Nice.
Inc. Another great one.
Oh, wonderful.
Love Inc. does so many different
We
things.
do the golf tournament as a fundraiser.
And you're
in the summer.
you've been helping out with Love Inc. for a long time. What brought you to them?
To them, well, there was a group of people in town that wanted to this was a long time ago, like 12 years ago,
Yeah.
who really wanted to figure out how to help the way we could, respectfully, and someone found it online because it's international.
Yeah.
It's just not our organization. It's international. And so we decided instead of reinventing the wheel, we would just go with that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, Barb, thanks for calling in. It's always good to hear from you.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank you.
great
I'm
day,
going to
Laura.
call. I'm going to call back.
Oh, wow, good luck. Good luck trying to get in as we
Good.
continue here on the phone calls.
I love that.
Two great ones already.
Tremendous organization.
This is going to be a fun one. All right, phones continue to light up here this morning. It's always good to see. Hi, iFiber One News Radio. You're on the radio with me and Vicky and Jim Morrell. Who is this?
Andrea Malpica again.
Oh, gosh, you got
caller number
through.
3.
Well, Andrea, we've already got you through, so we're going to have to find another caller on this one. But again, we'll put a good note in with Matt and the Great Ben Corral, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a lot of fun. And folks that are hearing that beeps, that's the call waiting of the folks that are.
That's so annoying, but that's what it is.
It is, and
We
we're trying.
tried to get rid of it, but we couldn't.
We tried. All right. Good morning. Who's this on the line now?
It's me again.
Oh, Barb, jeez. Let somebody else call in. I'll tell you what, but we'll put another mark in for Love Inc.
Yep, and
For-
for Great Ben.
4621041. Continuing on, and we're going to give in the next the fifth caller here this morning an opportunity to give $100 to their favorite nonprofit on the radio here. It's
Caller
816
number
on
3.
iFiber One. Let's see who this could be. Hi, who are we talking to? You're on the air.
This is Betty Palmer.
Well, Betty Palmer.
Betty.
I declare it's good to hear your voice this morning. You're the third caller, Betty, so we're not going to give you the $100 to give away, but who would you have given it to?
The Christian Church is wanting to sponsor.
Uh-oh, Betty, what happened?
The Christian Church is wanting to sponsor orphans in Haiti and Africa.
Oh, I'm having a hard time. Can you
The
hear?
Christian Church.
Did you hear that, Jim? My headphones.
I just heard the
jumped
Christian
out.
Church as well.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
all right.
Betty.
Well, Betty, thank you so much. We'll put that one on the list as well. There's a lot of great nonprofits in the community.
Yeah,
Jim.
you know, we could run down this list real quick
Please
of the
do, while we get
organizations
ready
that
for some
are
more.
part of the Give Local campaign, the Gifts for Special Children, Asset Building Coalition of Mason County, Crossroads Housing, Faith in Action West Sound, the Great Bend Center we've already heard about, Habitat for Humanity, Harmony Hill up in Union, Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group, North Mason Resources, Sound Learning, and the Saints Pantry Food Bank, all nonprofit organizations here in
Very cool.
Mason
A lot
County.
Of great foundations there.
Well, let's see who we have here on the
Number 4.
phone line here. Who is this we're talking to? Hi, you're on the air.
I'm the fourth person, Jeff. This is Barb.
Oh, wait a second here. There we go. There's the phone problem
Who is
here.
this?
Sorry, again. Go again.
I am the fourth person. This is Barb Johnson.
Jeez, Barb.
Oh, Barb.
We'll put another
Another mark there
mark
for
on
Barb.
Love Inc. All right, let's get I'm going to take a break because I got to make sure these phone lines are working, and we'll get back
Okay.
and come back right after this.
Caller 4 and 5.
819 at iFiber One, back with Jim Morrell here from the Community Foundation, and we're talking about some great nonprofits in the community during the Give Local campaign. Now, let's talk a little bit more about this, Jim. There's a list of folks who have they've registered with the Community Foundation, basically?
So the Community Foundation has a community grants program every year, and we have over 100 organizations that apply.
Okay.
There's 75 of those that have been selected to participate in the Give Local campaign and
Okay.
program. So
Okay.
many organizations, which I read off, I can do it again if you'd like me
Please.
to,
Yeah.
are here in Mason County, and then others have touched Mason County. So Mason County nonprofits that are participating this year: A Gift for Special Children, Asset Building Coalition of Mason County, Crossroads Housing, Faith in Action West Sound, Great Bend Center for Music, Habitat for Humanity Mason County, Harmony Hill of Union, Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group, North Mason Resources, Sound Learning, and the Saints Pantry Food Bank. There's also other organizations that touch us. We talked earlier about the RDI initiatives, which supports the Mason County Leadership Program. Family Education and Support Services, the Pacific Shellfish Institute, Senior Services for South Sound, Cielo, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and there's others as well. So 75 total. Those are the ones that are actually here in Mason County or touch us in our lives here in Mason
You can
County.
learn more about this at the communityfoundation.com, and there are links there for the Give Local. All right, we've got the room in for one more at iFiber One News Radio's the communication listener line 4621041. The next caller will be the fifth to get their nonprofit $100 during the Give Local campaign. So if you have heard one of those names that Jim Morrell has listed off and found one that fits your fancy, that will be that could be the one that gets the deal. Let's find out who we have here on the phone line. Good morning. Hello, hi. Can you hear me? Okay, who is this?
This is Nella Hyde.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Tell me about the nonprofit that you'd like to give $100 to during the Community Foundation's Give Local campaign.
Well, my granddaughter performs with Matthew Melendez and his choir, the Great Ben Chorale, so it goes to him.
I like the sound of that. We've had a couple calls in already on how great the Great Band is. They're doing a lot of good for the community, bringing some great music into the organizations and to the south of South Sound. Again, a great one here.
Terrific organization. And there's a performance coming up this weekend, I think, right, Nella?
Yeah.
Yes, she is performing tonight in Seattle, and she also has one at St. Edward's on Sunday, and I suggest everybody goes.
They have been working hard to bring Hayden's The Creation to Seattle and then to Shelton for this upcoming weekend's performances. Hang on the line for us because we got to get a little more information from you. And you've just donated $100 to the Great Ben Chorale through the Community Foundation and their Give Local 2018 campaign. Thank you so much for calling. Again, hold on the line, okay?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Nella.
Well, there's that for you, Jim. That was a lot of fun.
Very exciting. Yeah, live radio and all. You do an awesome job.
Here with
in
this
this.
Totally.
phones.
I see why they call you a disc jockey now. Yeah, you are.
So, Jim, we'll let you talk with Nella there and get that information. Good to see
Very
you,
good.
bud. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, thank
Great.
you
Thank
so
you.
much, Jim.